So we're now live. So theoretically, according to all my screens, every screen I currently have is saying it's working. So it should be working. Your audio should be coming through fine. My audio should be coming through fine. It should all be good to go. So
you just on YouTube?
Yes, YouTube, yeah.
Ah, yeah, I see that you're live.
Hey. Oh, cool. And my wife's just left a comment saying, yes, everything's working. So that's handy.
That's all right.
We tried to do Wild Dice tried to do a stream the other day, like an in-person Warhammer World stream. We had like 3 or 4 cameras set up and all kinds of like stuff all ready to go, and we could not get the audio working at all. So we spent like a good like 2 hours setting this whole like live battle report thing up, and we just couldn't get any audio. So I cancelled the whole thing, which was an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, and just questions of why is nothing working? Like it should. Everything is connected. Everything is going.
Yeah, like the cameras that we'd used were all used before. The microphones we'd used were all used before, and it should have just all worked. It was all set up, but nope. For whatever reason, it did not work. Excellent. I've set up a lobby. It's just Warcry TTS, and the password is 123, and that should get you straight in. Oh yeah, and apparently the sound, the face, all the things are currently working. So that's positive.
I've got you on, but it's all on mute.
Yeah.
So, just to boost up one view.
Nice. Right. So let's get
is there anything sort of you want me to play or try or
anything you want? I think I'm playing something human related. So it'll be like Wildercore or Order of Azyr, or Castellite Hosts, I think. So I'm playing something just like a bit more normal, I guess. Nothing particularly spicy about those warbands. But you can play whatever you want. I'm happy to play. I played it with Monster earlier today with Wildercore, and that was a lot of fun.
I've been sort of messing around a little bit with the Demons of Tzeentch list.
Ooh, that's a fun one. Okay.
So I've been seeing how this goes.
Okay. Big fan of Demons of Tzeentch. They're a lot of fun. I think we just rolled
as a
them.
rule, I like the sort of cheap chaff, and
yeah,
I prefer more numbers. So going in with a 7-man warband is really weird.
It's a bit spooky. So it's 3 pink horrors. Spawn more Ephelim. Let's go. Cool. That's a funky little list. So I have a whole bunch of lists ready to go here. I think of them all, the one I kind of want to try out the most is Order of Azyr.
Yeah.
Simply because I haven't played them recently, so I'm going to have an Order of Azyr. If we've got 5 people in chat, if chat have any suggestions, the first person to comment, I'll play that warband, completely blind, as well. So it's a race to comment a random warband, and we'll see what it is.
Yeah, I think the Order of what are they called? Azyr.
Yeah, Azyr. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, they were the first sort of warband I painted up.
Yeah, they're a beautiful warband. They're so like, every model is so like dynamic and funky. No, so it could be anything. So any warband in the game that you want to see, the first person to drop the name of it, I'll play, and I'll put the Order of Azyr at one side for the first game. So we'll see what happens. K-Night Shadow Stalkers, or like Daughters of Cain, to make us really sad. So have you got any blessings on these guys?
Just might on F. I think that should bring it up to.
Cool.
I've got 5 points spare, but that's about it.
Beautiful. Hey, have you seen Wildercore Hunters are now sold out online? There's a fair few reasons for that. One being I'm playing them and I'm an inspiration to the universe, but more likely is actually because they've just won Adepticon. They've just placed really highly at Adepticon. They came like 3rd in one of the larger tournaments of the year. So that might have actually inspired Warcry players to play them. Or maybe they just decide to butcher all the boxes and hurry them in with the new Castellite Host Spearhead box or whatever it is. And they've made it slightly more difficult to buy them. But who knows? They are one of the cooler warbands though. They are historically the coolest looking warband in Warcry in my opinion. Since oh, for sure. Since no one's replied, I'm going to go with a definitive answer to the warband I'm going to play. I'm going to play Order of Azyr. Oh, hey Velas. Well, hey, Order of Azyr. There we go. That's good enough. Order of Azyr time. So let's plonk in like a park. I think thematically the dogs are parks. If my Underworld's law is correct. We'll have Hanover and Almond. These two are sort of like thieves and spies. Big guns, big defense. 4th dog. Oh. No, the tag indicates they aren't coming back. It's not temporarily out of stock. That's interesting. And it'd be very unfortunate because, like I said, they are one of the cooler warbands. As a one box as well, they're also one of the best warbands right out of the box. A one box World of Hunters list is really, really good. It's not optimized or anything like that, but it's very, it can hold its own against just about anything. It's very cool. So seeing them go, if they are gone for good, that's a bit unfortunate. But until Games Workshop drop a notification saying, look, they're gone, like, you know, horns of a shot, like a year in advance, I'd like to hope they're coming back. Hopefully. Cool. So we're playing some Brutal Encounter, which is over here. I'm going to drag it over here so it's a bit easy to see.
The GW chefs just got rid of all of their Warcry.
Yes, went to online only. So a whole bunch of physical stores of either not getting any more stock or just don't sell them anymore. Even Warhammer World don't sell it anymore. Which is unfortunate, but yeah.
They're messing around, I suppose. I'm assuming they're not getting rid of the game.
I wouldn't think so. I think there's a lot of speculation that it's getting axed, but until there's a replacement in the skirmish space, I don't think they're going to axe anything. Because they don't want to lose the market, right? So whatever little market Warcry has, they don't want to give that up and have another skirmish game take a cut of their pie. I think they learned that lesson with Blood Bowl and Necromunda way back when. So my general thoughts are, if Warcry dies, it'll be immediately replaced with its replacement game. At which point, I'm pretty sure it'll also be backwards compatible with Warcry stuff anyway. So it'll just keep going. It'll be a rebrand at best, and that'll be like however many years in the future. Is my speculation, but I lean more on the positive than the negative. Cool, so it's a kill mission with quarters and a really nasty twist. Sweet.
Yeah, this is really hard. I'll keep on forgetting about it.
Yeah. Let's well see who sets up first. And we'll I got a 6. World of Hunters was one of the ones on the list that Hobby Jackal was sent about a specific warband that may not be restocked. Interesting. Same for Hunters of Hawanshi, and now they are in Spearhead 2. I do have a theory that this may be a new starter box or quest that's also one for Legionaries. Oh, interesting. It's very unfortunate if 2 of the more wacky mobility warbands are getting axed permanently from the game. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
It would be nice if I can keep my Hunters at one. I do enjoy that.
I don't think they're going to cut any factions from the actual game, but not selling them is a bit of a pain in the dick. That is for sure. So who won that, by the way? I was looking away.
You, I played with the 3.
Cool. You can sit first, good sir. Questor versus Legionaries would be really cool though. Interestingly, we've both got very shooty based lists.
Yeah, I really don't like gun lines.
Yeah.
I think they're really, well, I say boring, but they're not that boring. But just everything in this list has some form of range.
Yeah, it's the TZEENTCH stuff being TZEENTCHy.
Yeah.
Let's get some dagger down. These dogs, I don't think are going to be long for the world.
There might be my easy kill targets within the world.
Yeah, seems like it. Got a slightly burlier dog in Balthus, I guess. Your range is like a lot. 15.
15 on these guys.
Yeah, that's pretty spicy.
I think it's 3-7 on the F.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best I can do is just kind of position myself in such a way that I can see your guys, get a bit of cover, and if the dogs die, the dogs die. Maybe try and block line of sight, I guess that's pretty smart. Try and block line of sight where I can. Onto the hammers. Oh, this is my sort of like weird, tricky one with all my bizarre people.
The triple to cancel like another triple quality.
It's very interesting.
I tried because I played these when I played them Wednesday. I used them.
Yeah.
And twice. No, one. No, it was only once. I tried to use that ability to cancel quite a big quad with my opponents, and I rolled a 1 each time.
Oh no.
So, well.
It's a total whiffer every time.
Yeah.
That's
signed columns, and they just rounded up, just walked up and just beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, to be fair, the Iron Golems ones are the hardest to stop because of their innately high values. Because of their battle trait, I guess. The reason I think it may be them is everything else on the list is for an army in Age of Sigmar that did not have a new spearhead. The only ones that have a new one was Questor, the Centurion, and Legionnaires. Okay, and with the Covenant Black Talon series being about Stormcast versus Be'lakor, with a break in between, I'm wondering if those two go in a starter box in the break between episodes. Maybe. Maybe. Games Special do like their thematic boxes. Cool. So, I'm all set up. You're all set up. Let's roll for initiative, good sir. Good luck. I get a triple, which is pretty handy. That is all I can use. So, where are my abilities? I have like 18 quadrillion triples.
Yeah.
Basically, it is all triples.
I quite like doubles on this, but I don't seem to have got at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a roll off. I get a 3 again. Consistent. Oh, you have initiative.
Okay. I'll turn that into a double 6.
Yep. Okay, I will just bank mine, I think, and we'll just go from there. So I have initiative now. And I tell you what, I'm going to go for Renchia first. No. Maybe, yeah, I'm going for Renchia. Let's go. Renchia's going to use Secrets from the Shadows. Let's get out of the way early. On a triple, I'm going to pick this double. So on a 2+, it's removed. I need 2. I get a 1!
the standard one.
I get the 1.
Happens on 5s all the time.
Yep. And then she's just going to wait. We'll put everything into that triple. Ah. Oh, by the way, the other guy is pretty quiet. That should hopefully fix it. Give a hoot and a holler.
Let me. So this guy's speed 5.
Yep.
So he's going to try and climb up here.
Yep.
Trying to do math now. 7.5. And then, yeah, he'll sit there.
Beautiful. That is louder. Awesome.
Is that better?
That should hopefully have fixed it.
I have a very cheap microphone, which if I'm not about 2 inches away from it, then it just picks up no sound whatsoever.
Yeah. Sound issues are endless, I find. With just about anything. I think sound is the biggest cause of frustration in any kind of creation. I'm going to go with Warpark. Let's get a cheeky crossbow bolt fired out. How does split work?
Sure. It's a reaction.
Oh, any attack action. Seeing split to a range attack, that's so fun.
But the way I see it is that if it's activated, then that's the downside of it. I need to have the reaction.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think a way around it would be to give them the 30-point blessing to always be able to react, but like that increases their cost by 30, which is not easy
I have
to fit in.
That. I mean, considering that I've got 3 chaff models, I think they're 120 odd points anyway.
Yeah.
Great if it will work.
Yeah.
But I've like the couple of games that I've had so far, I've just enjoyed trying to figure out that puzzle.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I think TZEENTCH is one of those warbands that are just really interesting to mess around with because they've got so many interesting options. Finding the correct balance of tricks, gimmicks, and just solid stuff is quite interesting. I think Pock's going to found a spawn more. I think spawn more's he's within 14.9, so he's nice and in range. You are toughness 3. I am strength 5. Set you on 3s with my 2 dice. Badoosh, right away. Okay, that's 9 damage. That's a good start. He's then going to change targets and fire into this Fluxmaster.
Okay.
We'll see what happens there. Badoosh. Oh, that's 12. Jesus.
Ouch.
Park, calm down. Three crits and a hit on 4 dice. Christ.
That's always a good start.
Yeah, Park being Park. That's him done.
This pink horror is just going to wait.
Yep. FLM is a bit spooky. I'll go with Mistress Varentia again. She should have range. She's going to fire her gauntlet laser, her eye laser. Oh no.
Yeah.
She's got a weird range attack.
Or something.
Yep, into spawn mode. It's just one shot. Strength 4 hit on 3s. And that is Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. Why not? That's 6 again. Yep.
Just casually.
Just casual. Just rolling. Only crits.
Maybe I should have gone with Ethelyn first then. All right. So, this guy then, the change master will shoot back at Pop.
Yep. Fire away.
Cover.
Yes, I'd be toughness 5.
So I'll spend the double for the first attack.
Yep.
To gain +3 strength.
Sweet. Hit on 3s. That's 9.
9 damage.
I'm down to 1.
And I'll do it again.
Hit on 5s.
But now on 5s.
Yeah. Alive on 1.
Close.
That's very close. This guy is... He's a danger. That's what he is. I'll let those deployments actually. He's a danger. So I think I need to send in a dog. But even then, he can just kind of disengage around it, I guess. It would increase Pock's chance of surviving, though. This dog's just going to run in. It's in Grot Biter. Yeah. You're not that good in combat either, so we might survive. Yeah. We'll send in Grot Biter. He'll just double move up. And just tag you. That's him done. Yep.
Disengage.
Yep.
There. And I'll have a shot at Pop.
Yep. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit's all you need. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's Puck taken out. Okay. Let's send in some more dogs. This dog's going to run in. We'll engage here. Like so.
I'll go for Ethelyn.
Yep.
And if possible, I will go for that dog. I will go for that dog.
Oh no.
No, I won't go for that dog because it's only a 7, not a 9. So I'll move first then.
Go for it.
Down there, I guess. Sort
Yep.
of in chop. And I'll go for Rat Spike.
Not Rat Spike. Hitting on 3s. He's a squishy boy. Okay, Rat Spike survives.
Yeah, he's alright for now.
I'm going to send in Balthus as well. Let's send some Balthus play. Historically, I'm a massive fan of Balthus. I didn't have to do an apology. I didn't have to do an apology video at any point about Balthus. I wasn't aggressively against Balthus at any point in my career.
He's like crit 4 with just plenty of dice and speed.
Yeah, his big downside is that he's only got 8 wounds and he's like almost 100 points. But he's okay. He's not too bad.
Alright, this pink horror then will just casually walk into this zone. And
Yep.
that is me completely done.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go with Lisa Ravenna. Lisa Ravenna? I don't even know. She is going to fly because she's got the fly route mark. Be a total Chad. Get right up there. That's a shame. That's too far. Let's undo that. I thought I'd be in range from there. We could get to like here. Theoretically, right? Like if we drop her like there. Oh, I've got a way of doing this one. The move tool. So there we go. From here, I should be able to attack them both. whilst also being not attackable herself, which is interesting. So we'll move Lysa here for next time. She is straddling that the quarters though, which is not ideal, but there we go. That's her done. I have Amos as well, and Amos is going to move to like here, and then to like here, making sure I stay in this quarter. You'll do a bit of a suicide charge at them at some point, I'm sure. And that's Amos done. So for quarters, I have 3 here. So this one's mine. I have 1 here, so that one's mine. This is definitely yours. And this one's contested. So it's 2 to 1. So I gain 2 points on the secondary.
And we've both got 1 kill apiece.
And we both got 1 kill, yeah. Badoosh. So you have the initiative. And sorry, you can now pick a model once everyone's all set up to reduce their activations, basically. Didn't realize she had fly, but I guess it makes sense with her grapple hook. Yeah, I did. Someone I did a whole video on Lysa, and I on Order of Azyr, and I didn't notice she had the fly remark until someone told us. So.
No, I've used her a couple of times, didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's just hidden away in our profile. Sam Reedus, I love Order of Azyr. I took all the Curse City heroes and made proxies for some more variety model-wise. Yeah, the Curse City make great proxies for anything human-based. They're wonderful for even if you're going like heavy into Castlight hosts. The Curse City models make really good marshals, which is pretty funky. So I got a double, a triple, and a single.
I've got 1 single.
It's the same. Roll that up then. I got a 5.
91.
I have the initiative. I will make a quad because quads are fun. And I will make a triple because my only source of doubles is dead. So I only have triples left.
I'll also make a quad.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure, although I haven't got to use it yet, Eflin can bring back that other lad that we killed.
He can. Yeah, they can, definitely. Okay, so. Okay, so I guess I'll go first.
Do we need to bring dudes on?
We do need to bring dudes on, almost forgot. Mistress of Wrench has rolled hot for me before and absolutely murdered a key piece. Naturally, I love her for life. She is quite a funky model. For 100 points, I like her a lot. She's often not taken or generally disliked because she is a bit frail and her attack is so... Her attack and her ability are so random, I guess. But I like her a lot. There we go. We've got the 3 pistoleros ready to go. Cool. So I've got initiative still, so I will go first. And I think, as much as I want to use this quad as a quad, seeing how you made a quad, I think I need to just kind of shut that down. So Mistress of Wrench I'll go. And I believe it's if I roll a 1, it just shuts down, right?
Right. Apologies. Just before we start.
Yes.
So my ability.
Ooh. Yes.
I can pick 2 doubles, 2 triples, or a quad, 2 quads, and swap the ability values.
Oh, you can.
So I can swap those quads because you've got a quad 6.
I do.
So I'll change that to a quad 3, and I'll take the quad 6.
Oh.
Is that how it works?
Oh, okay. After this, each player whose Warband has his battle trait can pick any 2 doubles or quad you have to pick your own. So any double or quad that they have, and then swap the values of those ability dice. So you could swap.
So it is just mine.
Yeah. So you could turn this into a quad 6 from your double 6.
Okay. No, that's fine. Obviously, I thought it sort of you pick 2 of any double or triple or quad, which I assume was either mine or yours. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I can. Yeah. Okay.
So you could make this into a quad 6.
I can.
It isn't a great idea because I'm about to nuke it, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, that's fine.
secrets from the shadows is pick a double, triple, or quad from your opponent's ability dice. Roll a dice and add the value of the ability to the roll. On a 7+, that double, triple, or quad is discarded. So I've got it's a quad 6.
Yeah, quad 6. So you get rid of it.
Yeah, I could risk it and just use the triple, but I am just going to make it a certainty. There you go. The triple would have worked, but the quad is what I used. So that's that. A quad for a quad.
That's fair.
And then Varentia is going to honestly just stay on a little perch.
Yeah, she's happy up there.
Yeah, she'll wait. She's a wee spy master doing spy master things.
Can you say the change master can see Lisa?
I would say so. There's enough gaps in the terrain that you can definitely draw a bead to some part of a model.
All right, let's start there then.
Yep, she is toughness 4. Because of the cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't do anything, so just 5.
Yep, I think she's going to use take cover to try and not get crit to death.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so that's 1 hit.
So just 3, 2 damage.
So take cover is I've rolled a dice on a 4+. A crit becomes a hit, but because
it's a 3. It's a 3+.
It is with order, yes. Yeah. So I don't have a battle trait being these guys, so I take the generic order one, which makes it a 3+. So it's slightly better for me. It failed, so it didn't matter. As she's down to at 6 flat damage, she's down to 9.
5.
Only 5?
Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong stat. 6.
It's 3/6, yeah.
It is 3/6. I was looking at the melee damage. Sorry. And I'll then go for this dog. I'll go for rat spite.
Yep, he is not in cover, so he's about to get deleted.
As long as out of minimum range.
Yep, fire away.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep. Oh, he lives. Okay.
Nothing.
Ratspike doing Ratspike things, I guess. Just dodging everyone's death blasts. Considering she's in the Warband, I thought there'd be a lot more of Varentia in the book, but she was in it for like 2 seconds. Weird. That's very odd. Ratspike's going to go, and he's just going to get into combat, so you can't shoot him, basically.
Yeah.
He's going to move up, and he's going to give you a cheeky little bite with his little nibbly hands. Strength 3, toughness 3, so 2 attacks and on 4s. Cool. That's 2 damage. And that's Ratspike done. That's really unusual that she's only got a very small part in the book, and yet she appears as one of the better models in the Warband. Like, she looks amazing. Very weird how they've put so much effort into a non-character.
This pink car is just going to run. Just double run.
Yep. Varentia's going to go again. She's going to try and shut down that double. I need a 4 to do it though. We're Varentia maxing today, and that double's been deleted as well. And that's Varentia done. I'm torn as to whether that's actually worth doing. It's because like you're using resources to shut off things, which makes sense, I guess. But
it's worth it, I think, with these guys over here.
They can't make use of their abilities yet, so I guess might as well
make that much use, so it's easier to shut down my stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fair. All right, Ethelyn will go, and we'll just back up a bit.
Yep.
To that, and we'll shoot Lisa.
Fire away. I am not in cover, so hitting on 3s. She's dead. She's been
99.
blown apart. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm going to send Amos to do some stuff. I'm not entirely sure what, but he needs to start doing some things. Yeah, I think Amos is going to beeline for a pink horror. Just double move. Get over here and get ready to cleave a horror in half next turn.
To smack some stuff. This pink horror will just wait.
Yep. I'm going to send in Bridget Axwold. So move up here 4. Measure for a quad-barreled pistol. She's not in range. So I guess she'll just move up again. To here for next time.
Well, it seemed rude not to then try and shoot Amos.
Yeah, fire away. He's toughness 5. With the cover in the way.
It's hitting on 5s, 3 dice.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing. And I'll go again.
Sure. Nothing.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move up Hanover Toll. He's got a longer range on his pistol, so theoretically he should be in range. He is. He'll take a cheeky shot at this pink horror. 3 shots sitting on 4s, because you are in cover. Sure, that's 6 damage from his pistol.
Okay. I'll just wait with this other horror.
Yep, Grot Biter's going to bite this horror.
Yep.
Do you want to react? Hit on 4s,
No.
2 dice. Nope. That's 2 damage.
Because I'm assuming if I react as a counter and do a counter reaction,
Yeah.
then if it does die, I assume then I can't do the reaction to split. Can you only do 1 reaction per thing?
Yeah, so counter and split are both based on the attack action as its trigger. So yeah, if you were to react, you wouldn't be able to then split.
Yeah, that's what I half assumed.
He'll bite again.
Yeah.
Hit on those 4s. 14 of that too. And that has Grot Biter done.
This pink horror then will just move. Yeah, well, sit there. Sit there.
Yeah. It's an intricate dance trying to not kill the horrors, whilst also needing to kill the horrors because I need the points.
That's what I'm quite enjoying about the list, because I want you to kill them, but I also don't want to activate them first.
Yeah, so I'm not in range to fire with Armand. So he has to just make a move. So 1.6, 1.4, and that's him done.
I'm completely done.
And then
no, I'm not. I've got no.
Oh yeah.
I've got that guy.
Yeah.
And I'll just have an attack. I'll have an attack at Balthus.
Go for it. Hitting me on 5, so he has toughness 4. He's a burly dog.
He's indeed. Nothing.
Okay, and then Balthus will bite you back. So it's 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Balthus is being useful. Balthus! Balthus!
That's very useful.
10 damage. I regret shit talking Balthus. Balthus is OP, clearly. He'll then move over here and you'll start to prepare to munch on the Fluxmaster. And that's me all done. Everyone's all activated. So we both got... You killed Puck 10-1. So we've both got a kill again. And in terms of quarters, I have, I think, 2 again. I have this one.
You've got 2, yeah.
I believe I've got this one, and you've got this one. This one's empty. So it's 3 points to 1 again. On to turn 2. We forgot to...
Yeah, I immediately thought I didn't nerf one of you guys.
I tell you what, I'll move one of these guys back.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like it's the extra mental load in remembering to actually do the twist. A triple and 3 singles.
I've got 1 single.
Okay.
Triple and a double.
I will make a double.
Right, I'll give Amos the -1 action.
Yep, I will plonk a token on.
And which one? Yeah, I'll make a quad.
Yep.
I mean, I think you'll get rid of it, but then at the same time, that's also eating up the triple. So
yeah. Yes, I'm going to try and eat the quad. So Vrensha being Vrensha is going to go first, and it's automatic because it's a 666. It's automatic, so it just goes away. And then Vrensha is going to climb down from her perch, and then she'll move 4, just to put a body in this quarter, and that's her done.
I'll go with this Change Master.
Yep. He's going to bonk or he's going to run away?
I suppose he's going to bonk. He'll go for that.
Cool. Balthus will use counter? Sure. Nah, he'll tank it. Balthus is hardcore. Balthus is immortal, apparently.
He is indeed.
Cool.
Well, that was a problem.
Yeah. How good a flame is? Better than my dogs in combat.
It's speed 8.
Yeah, with fly as well. Nice. I'll go with Grot Bite. I think I need to get my dogs just into combat so they don't get killed.
Yeah.
So he is going to go 5. Um, 4.4. So I've got a 2.5 left. There we go. You went the long way around. What do you got there? That's my Discord. Discord, quiet. How do I turn off notifications on this thing?
This pink horror will double run into the zone.
That should fix it. Yep. He's trying to show his worth in spite of the not Balthus video. He is. Balthus is definitely. He's putting his best foot forward this game. Right, let's get some. Let's shoot some guys. So Bridget is going to open fire. Let's get some splits done. We're going to open fire into the pink aura. 2 shots, strength 5, which is well interesting, and it's 2-3 damage.
Always good.
Quad pistol, that's 4 damage.
That's 2.
And she'll fire out of that 2 barrels apparently. And miss. Apparently 4 barrels is very inaccurate. I was checking my Discord wondering where the hell that message was coming from. It was coming from me, apparently.
Useful. 15 health is a fair amount of health.
Yeah. I was originally planning on dropping, not taking Amos and Balthus, and taking instead Blessings and Haskell Hexbane.
Yes.
But I think the extra body by taking both these two has actually been quite
it's
helpful.
Useful. That pink horror will just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like Amos, and I haven't ran Balthus yet, but
Amos is he's chasing.
he's trying. He's trying.
He's there for next turn. He might get a swing in. You never know.
Right. This
It's flavor time.
is just gonna double run.
Yep.
And park up there. Try and get somewhere half decent.
Yep. I have a double left. So I guess I'll go with Almond Callus. And he will move up 5 with a rush. And then he's going to take a shot into into Ephelim. Let's go. 3 shots hitting on 3s. Pew pew. That's 2 damage. Over to you.
In that case, then. Guess just shuffle up the shape. And
Yep.
return fire.
Fire away.
Three damage.
Yep, that's Armin down to 15. Hanavat Toll's going to go. You'll need to move first. And he's going to try and kill this pink horror. Partially because blue horrors are quite easy to kill, and I'll likely need to kill them. Spawn some more things to shoot. 3 shots, take on 3s. No, I'll do it. That's 3 damage.
I need to actually spawn in some.
Yeah, spawning some blues.
Blues.
Horrors, let's go.
More horrors. And I am never going to control that zone. So somewhere within 3. No, I just want to pick one. So one can go there, and the other can go there.
Cool. So to drop some knowledge to the chat if they weren't aware, so it's often mistaken that split works like a resurrect. So people tend to go, oh, well then these can't do anything this turn because they've been revived. That is not the case. Split, those horrors get to activate fully the turn they're spawned, which is awesome. In addition to that, had I had an effect like Might Makes Right that allowed me to do an extra action after I killed this pink horror, that also doesn't work because my attack action doesn't kill the pink horror. Split kills the pink horror. Because before the damage is allocated, that's when you split. So a splitting horror is not killed by attack actions. It's not killed by anything like that. It is just, it spawns 2 guys and breaks every rule of the game. It's so Zinchian. It's so good.
I was gonna say it's good fun.
It's amazing. So I've got some guys left over.
I didn't know that it stops attacks.
Yeah. So if you were to go, I'm going to get a kill and then I'll do an extra action on kill. Nope. You don't get to do that. Which is crazy. It's such a fun ability. So Battle Thistle go. He's going to eat this the change caster.
Yep, that's fair.
So it's just 4 attacks on 3s. Balthus!
That is. I think that'll do it.
Balthus is rolling only crits today. What a legend. So since Balthus is on a roll, he's on his way for next turn. Let's be a bit careful. Ah, screw it. Aggressive Balthus players. Let's go.
He's got his points worth now. Just
yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. And I'm completely. No, I've got a rat spike left to go. Actually, sorry.
Oh, well, that's. Oh, right. So this guy will just double run.
Yep.
If I can do this weird thing. No, I don't want to build there. Right. Alfred. I'm assuming that's about an inch high.
Yeah, yes, it's an inch.
Because now all the words have now morphed into the terrain, so I can't see.
Yes, an inch high, yeah.
So if I just knock off 2 inches.
Well, it's low terrain, so you would ignore it anyway when moving.
Oh, okay.
You vault it gracefully.
So I'll just go to there anyway.
Cool. So Rat Spike's next. I think Rat Spike needs to just do a runner. He is squishy. He also needs to have like hide in a way that he can't be tagged by that flamer. There we go. The wall of protection. Sorted. It's all you now.
Yeah, so he'll just move 4.
Yep.
Right there, and we'll have a try and have a shot at him if he's in minimum range. Of course he is. So I'll just move back a bit.
Yeah.
And just have a shot at Balthus and see if he tanks this as well.
Yeah, he's tanked everything else. Balthus!
Continue.
Balthus! Unkillable murder machine.
It's it's just all the fours, like strength 4, toughness 4,
Yeah.
4 attacks, 4 crit damage. It's that's doing work.
He's also rolled 4 crits this game as well.
Yeah.
It's a sign. Cool. So, I got 2 kills, I believe. To your one.
No, I don't think
Nothing died this turn, actually. Yeah, no, you're right. But I think the quarters are tied. You have this one.
I've got this one. You've got that one.
This
That
one's
tied.
tied.
And
I've
that
got
one's
this.
yours.
Okay, so I get 2 for that. Then I got a kill, more kills than you, and one was the hero. So I got 5 this turn.
Yep.
Going into the final round.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I don't think I can come back from that.
No, that was a round. It didn't feel like it was that devastating, but apparently it was.
It was.
Damn. Do you want to go to the final turn?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah. We'll see it out.
Let's see what happens. 2 doubles, 2 singles.
Same. 2 doubles, 2 singles.
Cool. I get a 1. Oh, it's a battle of wits.
Yeah, here we go.
I get a 6. Cool.
There we go. Decision was made.
Decision was made. I'll go with a triple.
4.
Yep.
I need to know what all of my other triples actually do.
Yeah.
Because I think I've only used 1 triple so far, and that's to just to teleport.
Yeah, I think you've only used 1 ability because Wrencher shut them all down.
Yeah.
Rather aggressively.
I can't do a lot with triples, so I will just make more doubles.
Doubles away. Okay, so I think Armand Callus is going to go whilst he can. I believe, given both barrels, is double the value of the triple in range. It is. Cool. So it's a range 8. So he's just going to open fire into Rephilim.
Yep.
First attack action, just hitting on 3s. We'll fire away. Pew, 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 pew. That is 6 damage.
No, this might be a bit more painful than I thought.
The next attack action, he'll fire away. Pew, 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 pew. That is 5 damage, I believe. Yes.
Down to 5.
And then give him both barrels. Bonus range attack at 8 inches. Pew, 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 pew. For 6 damage.
And he's gone.
And that is Armand done.
Oh, that was a good thing. Just out of spite, then this flame is going to shoot
French, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just out of spite.
Oh, you get to pick a model, by the way, to shut down. I forgot.
I'll go with Toll.
Sure. Should have remembered if I fired Callus, honestly.
Hit on 4s.
Yeah,
so flamer into.
Yep. Fire away.
Well.
Story of the game. Oh, here we go. Damage.
8 damage.
Hey. So down to 7.
Finally, damage.
Damage. So Balthus is going to go and continue like he started, and he's going to try and eat this blue horror.
Yep.
He's going to use Onslaught to elevate him to greater heights. Hitting you on 3s. Do you wish to react?
Nope.
He didn't kill for the first time. That's still 4 damage though. That's Balthus done.
Well, this blue horror will continue on there.
Yep.
And have a go. On 4s.
Yep. Oh.
3 damage.
She is down to 4.
I mean, a 6 and a 4 will do it.
Oh, there we go. Wrencher
Just
gets
very
killed.
casually, yeah.
Just set on fire by horrors and flamers. Okay. I think Amos is going to go and make his life a lot harder by killing this pink horror before he can... to make him split, apparently. Hit you on 3s with 3 dice. Do you wish to react?
I'll counter.
Yep.
And hope you don't roll 666s.
I do 2 damage and I take... Yeah, I take 3 back. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll swing again.
I won't do anything this time.
Yep. For 2. You spent all game running Amos. Only 2 whiffer. You fool.
This blue horror then will just go for Balthus.
Yep. Oh, it's still a 3-3-1-3. That's pretty cool. Oh no. Balthus! Balthus! Nah. Start 5.
He's still there. Yep, I'm still there.
I can't kill this horror.
I am. I think I'm completely done now.
Right, so I think I'm okay just to do a bunch of waiting here. 'Cause I can't really draw line of sight or range on anything. So these guys will just wait.
If you run something into that zone, then you've got 3 zones.
Yeah, I guess actually I'll run Bridget, right? Shields are moving to there. Yeah, that'll be me done there. So you got a...
I've got a kill.
You got a kill for a point. I killed a kill as well. That's 2 heroes dead and quarters. Fucking hell.
Oh, that was quite a solid victory.
That dice were definitely in my favour. Balthus went
Just being a boss.
insane.
What was it? 95 points.
95 points and just cleaved through things. Tanking damage from everything bar the blue horror who managed to get a hit in. Legendary. No, the blue horror not only got the hit in, he also the only thing to survive Balthus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's his claim to fame. Just the thing that lived.
I think Order of Azyr are really good into low toughness warbands. Like they've got so many guns and range attacks that into toughness 3 warbands they can just kind of blend through them. Like Armored Callus showing that this lad can just unload every pistol.
When he can get 3 shots off, he's just go.
It's just
Did you put any blessings on him? Or?
No, he's just base strength 4.
Yeah.
He's a solid bloke. And for whatever reason, he has a melee attack. I don't know why. Because his pistols also have no minimum. So he can shoot into melee anyway, so his melee attack's like worse than his pistol attack, actual shooting attack. I don't understand why you would ever use it, but I guess you could if you want to be a bit weird. And like pistol whip somebody.
Is there any abilities in the game that shut down ranged attacks?
I don't know. I know that shooting people in combat shuts down most reactions though, so I generally can't think of a scenario where pistol whipping in melee is better than just firing your pistol straight into the head. I don't know. Weird design overlook maybe.
Yeah, it's probably just some fluff piece. I mean, he's got a nice sword on the back of his belt, so
that'll be it probably.
Assuming it's just fluff.
I guess it's for melee abilities. I mean, yeah, I guess for like Onslaught would be the only one that is relevant there.
Yeah.
But even then, it still doesn't actually beat us just shooting in a combat. I think it's the fluff for the sword. I think that's probably the reason for it.
Is there is Toll's triple ability making everybody's melee attacks on crits on 5s? Is it right tool for the job?
No, just for Toll.
Yeah, it's only that fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking that if there might be some synergy there, but no, there isn't.
No. Toll, like, I'm always torn between taking Toll or Hexbane, because Hexbane has more toughness. The exact same, like, most stats are the same, but he's got more toughness, but -1 crit on his melee profile.
Yeah, but he's got the quad to like add crit damage.
It's a triple. No, is it a triple? It's a triple. Yeah, they both have it though. Hanover has that as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's bizarre. They've both got it.
Yeah, but
I prefer Hanover's model personally, but also the red tools for the job is
that's pretty useful.
It's pretty funky. Because he's only got strength 3, so he's hitting most things on 5s anyway. And when he's rolling 8 dice, every 5's 5 damage, he can pop off.
It's a thing.
Yeah, Toll has a second triple too. Yeah, he's got the Brand of the Righteous to buff his crit all the way to 11, which is comically high.
Yeah, that's what I did with the other lad. That I managed to get some kills at in some of the games. It's just like, yeah, it goes to like crit 10 or something, just on a triple sort of 4 or 5 or something. It's sort of like, yeah, as long as he survives the initial engagement of somebody just running at him,
yeah,
then if he can stand there and just have 2 attacks, I think that's so good.
Definitely.
Groovy.
Welcome to the post-toast credits. A massive shout out to all of my patrons and members, but an extra big shout out to my algorithmic demon slayers: Andy Morris, blah blah blah, Brioche, the Head Knight of Paint, Heinz D, Lord Filax, Maps, Sable Saver, Steve Bean, the Houston Toad, and Velas. Thank you all for continuing to support this shit show of a channel, and I'll catch you all next time.